Imagine you are a French soldier in 1759. You are standing on a high stone wall in Quebec. You look at the river below. You see 200 British ships. They have been there all summer. You feel safe because the cliff is too high to climb. You think the winter is coming. Soon, the British will have to leave or freeze. But you are wrong. Tonight, a secret path will be found. Tomorrow, a 15-minute battle will end your empire forever. Why did the French lose when they were so safe? This is the complete story of the Plains of Abraham. To understand this battle, we must look at the world map. In 1759, Britain and France were fighting everywhere. In Europe, in India, and in North America. This was the 7 Years' War. In North America, it was called the French and Indian War. France controlled a giant area called New France, which we now call Canada. Britain wanted it, but there was one big problem: Quebec City. Quebec was like a key. If the British could turn the key and take the city, they would win the whole country. But Quebec was the strongest fort in America. Let's meet our two leaders. In the blue corner, we have General Montcalm. He was a hero in France. He was smart, but he was tired. He did not get along with the governor of Canada. They argued about how to fight. In the red corner, we have General James Wolfe. He was only 32 years old. He was very skinny and often sick. His men thought he was a bit strange, but he was very brave. He told his king, "I will take Quebec or I will die trying." The British arrived in June. For 3 long months, they fired cannons at the city. Many houses were burned. The people were hungry. But the French did not give up. General Wolfe tried to attack the beaches, but the French pushed him back. He lost hundreds of men. By August, Wolfe was very sick in bed. He thought he had failed. He wrote a letter to his mother saying he was a loser. But then, he saw something through his telescope. Wolfe saw a small path going up the 170-foot cliff. It was called Lands o' Fallon. He saw some French women washing clothes at the bottom and then walking up. He realized, if a woman can walk up, my army can climb up. On the night of September 12th, the British used a trick. They sent some boats to a different part of the city to make a lot of noise. Montcalm thought the attack was happening there, while the French were looking the wrong way. The 1,000 British soldiers climbed the secret path in total silence. When the sun came up on September 13th, a French guard looked out over the fields behind the city. His eyes went wide. The fields were covered in red coats. The 1,000 British soldiers were standing in a perfect line. Montcalm was shocked. He had a choice. He had 2,000 men with him. He had more men coming from a few miles away. If he waited just 2 hours, he would have 5,000 men. But Montcalm was angry and panicked. He decided to fight now. The French army marched out. They were shouting and running. They started shooting when they were still too far away. Their bullets hit nothing. The British waited and waited. When the French were only 40 steps away, Wolfe shouted, "Fire!" The sound was like one giant cannon. The smoke was so thick you couldn't see the sun. The French line broke. They ran back to the city in fear. General Wolfe was shot 3 times. As he lay dying, he heard someone yell, "They run!" He asked, "Who runs?" The man said, "The French." Wolfe smiled and died. Montcalm died the next morning. Quebec surrendered. A few years later, France gave all of Canada to Britain. This 15-minute fight changed the language, the laws, and the future of North America. It reminds us that even the strongest walls cannot protect you from a bad decision. History is made of moments like these. If you enjoyed this 26-minute deep dive into the Plains of Abraham, subscribe to Age of Stories. We explore the secrets of the USA and Canada every day. Next video, the shocking story of the lost colony of Roanoke. Thanks for watching.